Hey everybody, Narek here. So today is a beautiful Sunday. I'm alone in the office and I wanted to record this video to walk you through the pre-launch dashboard and show you what you'll get with the pre-launch dashboard when you start generating your first visitors, your first traffic, and start validating your products and understanding whether you're on the right track or not. So let's go. So here you guys, this is what you're getting when you start your campaign, launch your project on prelaunch.com and start generating traffic. And with the first couple of visitors, this is what you'll see. This in here, this banner will show you how much traffic you get. So if you have need for the traffic, you can just hit this traffic booster, and very quickly our experts will start generating traffic for you. So we have embedded this traffic booster in here to help you to generate more traffic. So just in case you need it, just in case you don't have advertising experts in your team, marketing experts, just hit this button and get the traffic flow. So in here, you'll see your concept validation banner. This banner shows you how well you're doing, how well your concept validation is doing, which is in its turn is an indicator which tells whether people have an interest in your product or not. So with this, you can understand whether your product is something interesting in this specific audience or not. So we have these smart benchmarks which can guide you to understand if you are doing well or not, right? So this 8% for this particular product can be great, and for another product can be not that great. So these circles are done in here for purpose to guide you so you can understand how well you're doing. Similarly, in here, you can see your price validation. You can understand how well your price validation is doing, whether people are ready to buy. So this is one of the best indicators of the purchase intent. It tells you whether people have actually ready to pull out their credit cards and give you actually their money. So based on your competitors and based on your industry. So this circle tells you how well you're doing based on your competitors, based on your industry, and compares you to similar products. This is why pre-launch is so useful for creators who are doing their validation in isolation. So in here, you can compare yourself in smart benchmarks and basically understand how well you're doing based on a specific industry. All right, let's go further. In here, you can see a very powerful indicator, which is called pre-launch score. So pre-launch score is a very powerful index compiled by our scientists who have these very complex formulas for evaluating many factors which impact your product and have some kind of effect, some kind of impact on whether your product is validated or not. So it takes into account, the cost per reservations, the session durations, the visitors, the CTR, etc. So in order to make it easy to understand, we decided to just make one score, and this is the ultimate score that you have to put attention to. So just take a look in here. If things are, up to this red, up to this green field, then it means you're doing great. If not, then things need some improvement. On the left side, you'll see some metrics. Those metrics will show you how well you're doing based on your competitors. So based on your industry products, whether you are in the top 1%, whether you are in the top 25%, according to your subscriptions, reservations, subscription to reservation ratio, or pre-launch score. So this is to guide you like you're doing good based on what, right? So this can show you like how well similar products before you did, and it will give you just the right confidence to move forward. Below, you'll see some charts which can guide you on how well your validations are going on. So basically, when you're changing something, it's considered as a variation. You'll get this indication in here. And whenever you're changing, like, for example, the price or some significant messaging on the campaign page, you can get notified in here and you can see how these changes affected into your overall performance. So if you're, decreasing the price, you can see some metrics increase and vice versa. Then down below, you'll see some more advanced metrics such as cost per reservations, cost per lead, cost per LPV, lead per visitor, and some other stuff. Sorry, the LPV is the landing page view, and some other stuff such as where your visitors came from, the countries, where how it changes according to subscriptions and reservations. So when you're changing something, how basically it affects into the overall performance. We're going to add some more very powerful and very advanced metrics very soon. So you'll see some psychographic insights about your customers. You'll be able to see things like where they work, what positions they occupy, what their hobbies are, and a lot of cool stuff is coming up soon. So in here, you can see the survey results. Those are very, very powerful, really super powerful, because whenever people are subscribing or reserving your products, right away they're getting these surveys where they start answering to very important questions to give you insights to understand like why basically they're reserving your product, what's their main motivations, etc. These are not comparable with the traditional surveys that you guys can do in social medias, because the people who are participating in those surveys are your very potential customers, right? Because those are the ones who actually gave you money. So getting insights from them is super important and super powerful. So like you'll see in here why they liked your product, what kind of similar products they owned before, what kind of feature they want to see to be added on your product, what kind of the reasons they want to plan to use the product. You'll be surprised by how many are planning to use your product, etc. And some other cool stuff. You'll also see why they didn't reserve the products, like what was missing, what was this missing factor that didn't allow your potential customers to reserve your products, and they'll give you powerful answers like the price was too high, or maybe I don't know, the colors were not there, the design was not that much, the functionality was not convincing, etc. So all those insights are super powerful at very early stage, so you creators know about them and start developing your products jointly with your customers, because they are very eager to provide you feedback, very eager to jump into the product creation and start developing products that have really big demand and ultimately going to be successful in the market. So that's it for today. I wanted to just walk you through our dashboard and tell you what you'll get when you start your prelaunch.com, when you register a campaign on prelaunch.com and start your campaigns. See you soon.